they called Patrick Williams, this is written by Austin McGee, and he says that the Patrick Williams is the worst contract in the NBA. Now, this is a Bulls-focused website, so this is not like a national media website. And they said this: although Williams' 18 per season is drastically less than many other contenders for the league's worst contract, he's achieved quite less than just about any player earning a lucrative salary. Williams' whole career averages of 9.6 points, 4.1 rebounds, 1.5 assists, 0.8 steals, 0.7 blocks, and 1.2 three-pointers per game. And I think that's a key part there, right? So often with Patrick Williams, we talk about the percentage of three-point shots that he makes, where volume does matter into that as well. And when you're shooting such a low volume, yeah, your percentages better be high, right? But here's the thing. Patrick Williams is never going to be a counting stats darling. We all know that. He has not had that role. He hasn't earned that role, and that's what it comes down to. But then when you start looking at some of the other advanced things that are really kind of frustrating, Patrick Williams is 27th in win shares amongst his draft class of the 2020 draft class. He ranks below Sadiq Bey, Trey Jones, KJ Martin, Paul Reed, Jalen Smith, and Xavier Tillman Sr., right? And that is pretty bad when you look at that fact that he was the 4th overall pick in that draft. He's 27th in win shares. That means that you basically have win shares of a second-round pick, almost, right? And that's the problem in the disappointment in Patrick Williams. But I'm going to use this article to more so, if you can't tell, I'm trying to be more positive than this episode. I want to talk about this. A Patrick Williams that finally wakes up can completely and utterly change the way that this team operates. And I don't mean that by hyperbole. If Patrick Williams can come in and be a 3-and-D player, and I mean go back to the player that played tough, strong defense on some of the better wings in the NBA, if you can go back to that for a team that needs on-ball defenders, you can really change that. And then on top of that, if you can hit the three at a decent enough rate on more volume, Patrick Williams doesn't have to do a whole lot to make this Bulls team better. Now, he does need to do a whole lot if he wants to turn his career completely around, but let's move off the 4th overall pick thing. Let's just talk about Patrick Williams as a player and as a role on this team. I said it before we even drafted Noah Essengay and traded for Isaac Okoro. This team, every year that goes by, Patrick Williams becomes less and less prioritized. And you're talking about how many forwards we now have on this team. Patrick Williams is going to find it very difficult to crack the rotation consistently unless he's playing well. If he's not playing well, guess what? You got guys that even at a minimum are going to play better than you. And we said it, Pat the Designer said it on Locked on Bulls like a year ago. You got dogs behind you ready to go.